A federal judge has forcefully halted one of President Donald Trump's most aggressive moves against so-called sanctuary cities. The White House had ordered federal funds cut off from dozens of cities such as Boston, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles, and many others, arguing that those jurisdictions limit cooperation with immigration authorities. However, Judge William Orrick's ruling in San Francisco blocks that measure and keeps resources in the hands of local governments. This episode reignites a political battle that touches on one of the most sensitive issues in American society: immigration. Trump has insisted that fulfilling his campaign promise requires tightening control over millions of people living in the country without documents, and sees these sanctuary policies as an obstacle that shields those who should be deported. For the White House, cutting off funds was a way to pressure states and cities to align with its strategy. But the courts have ruled that such an action is an unconstitutional threat by trying to condition public money on changes in local laws. What stands out is that this is not the first judicial setback Trump has faced in his crusade against sanctuary cities. Several of his executive orders had already been stopped in federal courts and, despite appeals by his administration, judges have maintained that the Constitution does not allow that kind of coercion. The affected cities argued that billions of dollars were at stake, money needed for basic services such as safety, health, and transportation. What's at stake goes far beyond funding. It is a direct clash between federal power and the autonomy of local governments. In the midst of this confrontation, critics argued that the list of more than 500 jurisdictions flagged by the Department of Homeland Security was inaccurate and even included places that supported federal policies. Faced with the controversy, that list ended up being removed from the official site. Orrick's ruling marks a victory for the cities, but it doesn't close the chapter. Trump is keeping the pressure alive against the so-called sanctuaries and has already ordered new measures to ensure that no federal agency promotes policies protecting undocumented immigrants. The question now is how far this dispute will escalate and what the next move from the White House will be. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.